welcome everyone. Thank you guys very much for joining me for this read. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into it. So we're gonna keep using the numbers and the letters. I like using these. I think you guys like using them too. I've been reading the comments and they seem to help us. These messages sort of like resonate, and you know that they're for you. So we'll keep going with these. Let's see, we got 16, 12, April. So April's going to be significant for somebody for this read. This might be a birthday. This might be a very important month where something happened. I'm going to draw, you know what? I'm going to do letters now. I just feel like I'm pulled to do that. Like we need to have a bunch of letters in this one. Let's see what comes forward. So tarot, please bring some letters forward that are going to be significant. We had a stock come out. E, X, oh, well, I think we all know what that might spell. I don't think I even have to go there. K, T, Q. So these might be the initials of somebody, someplace. This might be involved even in like a license plate, guys. Let's see. And we have the letter N. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. I want to use a couple of different tarot decks. I just got pulled to them for this read. So let's go ahead and get started. I have the distinct impression that that is spelling sex. I just got to tell you guys, as the first thing that jumps out to me, I do feel like that's going to kind of set the tone for this read. Let's see what we got here. So 5 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, see, that makes a lot of sense. I do feel like we are going to be talking about a romantic relationship. I can sense this relationship, but it's not yours. It's not yours, but you're somehow connected to one or both parties. It's like it's just outside your circle. Lovers, pull one more. Okay, I feel like you are healing from something that has to do with this relationship that is just outside your circle. This may have been a partner who stepped away for somebody else, for a third party, for a karmic. I feel like whatever that was, though, whatever is going on in that relationship right now is really shitty. That's all I get. I just get that it's really negative. I get that it's really toxic. We got the Fool card. I even get that from this Fool card. Like somebody was a fool to step away into whatever this is. I actually feel like somebody's feeling like that at this moment in time. It's like feeling like a fool for stepping away from you to go to something that is incredibly toxic. It's like whatever that was, I don't know if it was just based around sex, like the entire relationship. And now that it's like these two people are together and it's not like something that has to be hidden and it's out in the open. It's like nobody wants each other. I feel like these two people absolutely like just don't like each other, have nothing in common, are not having a good time. 9 of Wands. Oh, fuck. They're feeling like, oh, Jesus, that's why these people haven't parted ways, because somebody got pregnant. Now these two people feel like they're fucking stuck together. These people don't like each other. I'm telling you right now. It's like, that 8 of Pentacles is like learning that they had absolutely nothing in common. That this relationship was not something that was beneficial in any way. 2 of Cups. I feel like they feel stuck or they feel trapped together. These people don't want to be together. These people don't like each other and they feel like completely stuck for it now. And I do feel like this person is realizing that they made the wrong choice and stepping away from you and going to this karmic and making this situation come to fruition. The situation that didn't have to happen. The relationship was with you. I feel like it went on for quite some time. I feel like the two of you had a connection for quite a while. I do feel like you worked hard. You worked hard to make it a fruitful relationship. Like you put a lot of effort into it. You put a lot of effort into building a life with this person, trying to manifest this into something more committed, more long-term. And this person just sort of followed their want. This person is really, that's what it is. This person was very much thinking about sex a lot of the time. I feel like that was like always foremost on their mind. Less to do with sort of those traditional values with with honor, with loyalty, with settling down and building with one person and like really building a solid life you could count on. They were just like worried about their wand and how often they were going to get to use it and all of that. I don't feel like this person ever really committed to something more traditional. You know what I'm saying? Like, you tried to take it to that next level. That was the direction you wanted to go in. But I don't feel like they ever really committed to taking it there. Like, there was something always that was kind of holding them back. And it was just like this hyper focus on sex. Always thinking about sex. We had one more that popped out. 5 of Wands. Conflict. I feel like we need to pull some different cards now. I feel like you guys argued about sex. I do feel like you guys argued about sex, like this person wanted it more often than you did. Or maybe in different ways or different places or really public places. Things that made you uncomfortable. It was like you were happy with just having like a regular old sex life, with having someone you could commit to, someone, like I said, that traditional life of building, of comfort, of stability, of something you can count on. And they were like off in a different direction, looking for something different, not focusing on that, just focusing on that wand and how they get to use it and how often they get to use it and where they get to use it. And it was like, it was a bit much. I do believe their karmic was kind of along the same lines. This is somebody who is very hyper-focused on sex as well, who was a little bit more, I don't know if you want to call it adventurous, I don't even want to get into it, a little more along the lines of their thinking. And it was like, that's what started it. And that's what they went to. They have nothing else in common with this karmic. This karmic has nothing else in common with them. And now that they have this pregnancy here, because even that 9 of Wands, I'm being told 9 months. 9 months. And it's like they're stuck together. They hate each other's guts. I feel like they're fighting. This 5 of Wands isn't just what happened between the two of you. This is now what they're living in. Now they realize that they absolutely hate each other's guts and they're going to forever have this tie together. Because there's going to be a child here. I feel like tensions are getting really heavy in that situation. 4 of Pentacles, this person is just worried about money too. This person isn't worried about the future of this child. They're worried about being on the hook financially. Jesus, fuck these people. King of Cups. This person's very selfish. This King of Wands, whoever this King of Wands is, who got this karmic pregnant in this situation, this is somebody who's very self-centered. They worry, how is this going to affect me? Everything is me. It's not like, I broke somebody's heart by cheating on them. You know, it's not like now there's this baby on the way and there's this other soul that I have to worry about. It's just like, oh God, how much is that going to cost me? God, I hate this person that I'm with. They expect me to do things. It's like, frick this person, man. This person, I just feel like this is not a loss. Having this person out of your life is no loss for you. The Fool card, this person is a fucking fool. This person is most definitely a fool. 7 of Swords. And they're trying to weasel their way out of this too. Oh, this person's greasy. They are trying to think of a way to not have to take responsibility for this child. They are trying to find a way to run away from this karmic and ghost them. I see that in this Hermit card. They want to ghost this person. They want to take off. They want to change their phone number. They want to not have to take responsibility for the situation that they are 100% responsible for creating. Yeah, they want nothing to do with it. They want nothing to do with the karmic. They want nothing to do with the child. It's not exciting or fun anymore. Now it's turned into grown-up real life. And that's not somewhere they want to live. They want to live in little fantasy land where they just get to kind of like hump around with no consequences. Whoever they feel like, wherever they feel like, in whatever way they feel like. That's their idea of being an emperor. Is being able to have sex all the time with whoever they want, however they want. They don't want the burdens that come along with it. That's what they're seeing this child as. This child is a burden. They see this karmic as a burden. This person's absolutely freaking miserable. Absolutely miserable. Yeah, they are considering different options right now. They're trying to figure stuff out. They're trying to figure a way out of this situation. A way to try and lie their way out. And to leave the karmic Leave the karmic out in the cold. That's what they're trying to figure out right now. This person's trying to ditch their karmic, trying to ghost their karmic, trying to leave them on the hook with the baby, with the responsibility, so that they can run away and start something new. I feel like they're saying, this isn't mine. This isn't mine. You sleep around. This is what they're saying to their karmic. Baby's not mine. You sleep around with everybody. This has got to be somebody else's. That world card. I just see this person's created the situation for themselves. Even in this world card, this entire situation has manifested and come to fruition only because of this person's choices. It's like they're looking to point the finger at someone else. They're looking to slough off responsibility and blame. What they need to do is start looking in the freaking mirror and start looking at the choices that they're making in life, right? Look at your choices. If you want something different, you need to make different choices. You need to choose a path that's going to get you what you truly want. If this is, you just want to hump around and be irresponsible, these are consequences that come along with it. Any of us know that. To us, it's like common sense. To this person, I don't know. It's like they're living in a different freaking reality where like they're actually shocked that this happened, that this came about. And you know what? This might have even been orchestrated by this karmic to be able to control them. Because this karmic, I don't get it. No, there it is. Yep. It was orchestrated by this karmic. This karmic got pregnant on purpose because they want to get financially looked after. They want to get financially looked after. So that's when it stopped really being fun. That's when this karmic realized who they had on the hook and that it was somebody who is absolutely miserable and somebody that they actually couldn't really manipulate in the way that they thought they could. So now they have this baby on the way. They have somebody who they can't control and keep under their thumb, somebody who's looking to ditch them and leave them alone with the responsibility. I feel like the karmic's past too is catching up with them too, because this karmic does sleep around. This karmic is like pretty much what the other person said, you sleep around, you blah, blah, blah. That's absolutely true. It is absolutely true. So now it brings this doubt into effect as to, the paternity or whatever. Magician card. See, this karmic's created their situation for themselves too. Both of these people have. They, if they are freaking miserable in their own lives, they have nobody to blame but themselves. They can't point the finger at each other. They've put themselves in this situation with their own choices and their own behavior. This Eight of Cups. This Queen of Wands is representing this karmic. This karmic just wanted to be looked after. They don't want to have to deal with burdens like financially. I don't think they even want to have to raise a baby. I don't know why they're going this route. I don't think they have any idea what fucking goes into this. And it's like they're just doing it because they think it's going to get them pampered. It's going to get them looked after. But they chose somebody who just wants to flee. They chose somebody who doesn't want the responsibility any more than they do. They thought that this person was going to change their wheel of fortune. I don't know if this person has money or whatever. Yeah, 10 of Cups. I don't think so. Not even. Exactly. Like this person, this Eight of Swords, they're both like deluded. They're both deluded in this life that they want to live. They each have a completely different version of what the 10 of Cups is to them. This Queen of Wands, this karmic, is like their 10 of Cups is like somebody throwing a bunch of money at them to do whatever they want. And again, they can hump around however they want and just live a lavish lifestyle. That's their 10 of Cups. This other person, this King of Wands, his idea is just humping around, not having to give money to anybody else. It's just like having sex with whoever with no responsibility. So they both have completely different views on what a 10 of Cups is. They're both kind of in this Eight of Swords in their own little funky ass fucking world. Karma card, this is karma. What did you expect was going to happen, right? This is a direct result of their choices and then having to deal with each other and being connected to each other for the rest of their lives or for the rest of this child's life, right? Now they have this connection that they can't get away from. Three of Pentacles. She's trying to figure out how to hook them for the money too. She's trying to figure out a way that this person is going to be financially on the hook and she can get the most out of them as possible. That is what this karmic is after. This karmic is absolutely greedy. They're looking to be a Queen of Pentacles. They're looking to have the money. This is somebody who would use a child for control, to control somebody else, to gain money. It's not a very nice person. Ace of Wands. That was the entire purpose. Of getting pregnant, is so that they could gain money. She planned this. She planned this ahead of time. I do feel like she might have even told lies about maybe not being able to get pregnant or being on birth control to be able to make this come to fruition as well. Nine of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like she's trying to bring this forward. She's creating this legacy so that she can obtain money for a long time. But she thinks it's going to give her like this lifestyle where she can just do as she pleases. Also, that's her end goal. I don't think she realized what goes into having a little one at home. It's like she thinks it's going to be some kind of big fucking party time. I think she got another thing coming, this one. Queen of Swords. The Hangman. You know that Queen of Swords, I'm trying to figure out where she sits because she does not strike me as this karmic. Not at all. She does not strike me as this karmic. The Empress, I feel her energy in that karmic, and not as somebody who's elevated to an empress, but as someone who thinks of themselves as an empress. Someone in their own little delusional mind thinks of themselves that way, and that they are that good of a person. Queen of Swords, where does she fit? I'm being told she's representational. So she's not an actual person in this read. She's speaking to a certain side of things. That makes sense. I had to let my spirit guides bring me to it. It's like this is this karmic and sort of like spinning this in her mind in a way that makes her feel like she's in the right. Like she deserves this situation to play out a certain way. She deserves to be able to be financially looked after. And all she has to do is get pregnant. This is something of her own making. I do feel, again, in this Queen of Swords, because she's representational of those thoughts and truth, it's like a delusion. It's like a spin, a way that she's made it make sense to herself so that she can justify it. These people, let me tell you, these people are fucking miserable. These people are absolutely miserable with each other, and he's just worried about his money. He's just worried about his money. He's trying to figure out how to make this relationship come to an end, how he can snake out of this and not have to deal with it. That is his like entire focus right now. He like eats, breathes, and sleeps. How the fuck can I get out of this situation and not have to take responsibility for it? I feel like he feels like this baby probably isn't his. And this is going to be sort of his hyper focus and where he's moving towards, and kind of the card that he's going to play, bringing her past forward. I think they're probably going to go to court over this. I think he's going to drag her past out. I think he's going to make her get the paternity test. I think it's going to go through the whole thing. This just strikes me as like misery now and misery for time to come. Like this is going to be a dragged out misery. It's going to be a dragged out drama saga. And they both bring each other's crap out into the public, air each other's dirty laundry. These people go out of their way to be nasty to each other too. Star card. Yeah, trying to bring their own truths forward, trying to defend their own behavior. And he's going to try and separate himself from this new life that's starting. Because he doesn't want to take responsibility. That's his entire end goal, is to be able to weasel his way out of it. There's that King of Wands again. There's the King of Wands again. I think he's going to try and take up with somebody else too. I just see him still humping around. Even with this karmic, even with all this situation that's going on. Interesting. I see him going and seeking somebody else out. You know what else I see in this High Priest? I do feel like this is going to be speaking to a judge in the future. I do feel like this is somebody who's going to be speaking to telling him to take responsibility for his own actions, whether this is his child, whether it's not his child. This judge is going to have some very specific words for this King of Wands about his behavior and creating new lives that he doesn't want to take responsibility for, or creating a situation where this becomes a possibility. I would kind of like to be on a fly on the wall for that one, because I feel like it's going to be extremely pointed as to what this judge is going to tell him. I also feel like it's going to be extremely wise too. I don't think he's going to hear it, because I just don't think he's someone who wants to hear it exactly, just like the Two of Swords. He's like, nope, blocking it out. I'm going to keep moving on, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. This person plans to do this for a long period of time. And I see once they move away from this karmic, I see him taking up with somebody else. I see him taken up with somebody else. That's partly why he wants to get rid of this karmic too, and why he doesn't want to take responsibility. He's already looking at moving on, starting a new situation. This King of Wands leaving your life was a friggin' blessing. This person is not somebody you would want in your life. This person is just like self-centered and drama. This is a toxic person. You would not want to have this in your life. You are way better off moving on and moving forward. I actually feel like this Six of Swords and this Knight of Cups is for you. This is like you moving away from it, and you're like fucking peace out. Peace out. Enjoy Karmic. He's yours now. Have fun with that. The two of you fucking deserve each other. I do feel that in these cards. Just like, have fun, guys. Have fun in your own drama. I want nothing to do with that. This was a blessing having this shit out of your life. You're way better off. We're going to draw, I'm getting told token again. So we're going to draw a tarot token for the end of this read. And we'll see what comes forward. We'll flip it over together here. Let's see what we got. We have the Magician. The Magician. So basically, you have the power to manifest the type of life that you want. You're responsible for what you manifest in life. This King of Wands is responsible for what he's manifested. The Karmic is responsible for what they've manifested. That is their own. They have nobody to blame but themselves. And for you being able to sever ties is a step in manifesting something more positive in your life. This is some crazy freaking drama that you do not need. I don't think anybody needs this kind of crazy ass drama in their life. And it's only going to get worse. I just see like we've taken like a little snapshot out of all the crazy shit that is going to be happening in the future between these people. I feel like it goes way beyond what we've seen in the read today. And I kind of don't even want to know, because I think it's a lot. It's a lot. I think we've seen enough to know that this is a blessing not to have these people in your lives. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. Have a great day, everyone.